Hey, good morning, everyone. Friday, the 11th of September, 2020. Wow, yesterday will go down in history as a day of infamy for your ever-flexible, most fluid and humble messenger. Suffered like a dog. Never got to Walmart. Went right back to bed. Got nothing done. That means double stuff I got to get done today. Such is a day in the life of your messenger on the wall. It is the 19th anniversary of the 9/11 shit show, where two planes knocked down 3 buildings in New York City 19 years ago. Don't forget about Building 7, people. I'm not going to belabor 9/11. I'm going to leave a link to Architects and Engineer for 9/11 Truth, their website. If you want more information, they do an excellent job, well qualified to take apart the NIST, N-I-S-T, bullshit story, much like the Warren Commission report. Remember John J. McCloy? Yeah, talked about him the other day. Okay, now, Poppy. We talked about Poppy too, didn't we? How does GW, Poppy's kid, stack up? In other words, does the acorn fall very far from the mighty oak? Did GW carry on Poppy's New World Order plan? Well, let me see here. I've got something geared up for you. Got quite a few things geared up for you today. All right, GW, tell us about it.
Do you not think an angel rides in the whirlwind and directs this storm? This work continues. The story goes on. And an angel still rides in the whirlwind and directs this storm. God bless you all. And God bless America.
Hey, W. What angel are you talking about? Oh, one of the fallen angels? One of the powers and principalities in Ephesians 6? And when you say, God bless America, God bless you all, what God are you talking about, GW? Oh, yeah, I'll bet I said Luciferian God of the Freemasons. People, don't fall for this bullshit, man. They tell you the truth in code, and they lie to your face. Before we get into the Trumpster, who apparently, I say apparently, has got his titty caught in another ringer, let me just remind you of one of the Trumpster's buddies, Alan Dershowitz, also known as Alan Pedowitz, also known as Honest, Your Honor. I was wearing my underwear the whole time that 14-year-old girl gave me a massage, and I'm not going to talk about whether or not we had a happy ending. All right, Alan, let's hear it from you.
And spread the disease, even if you disagree. You have no right not to be vaccinated. You have no right not to wear a mask. You have no right to open up your business.
Wait, can I stop you? No right not to be vaccinated, meaning if they decide you have to be vaccinated, we have to be vaccinated?
Absolutely. And if you refuse to be vaccinated, the state has the power to literally take you to a doctor's office and plunge a needle into your arm.
Come on, people. He just told you. They're telling you the truth, and you're not listening. You got no rights. That kind of ties back to September 11th, 19 years ago. Were things that great before September 11th, 2001? Not so much. But are they better now? Hell no. Much worse. Okay, so Trump has tit caught in the ringer, huh? Well, let's see what we got over here. And we're going to have a little story on this one. Let me just give you the background. All right, from True News.
As a reminder, in the early weeks of the pandemic, President Trump and Vice President Pence repeatedly told the American public that the coronavirus was no different than the seasonal flu. Here is a portion of that audio interview.
And so what was President Xi saying yesterday?
Well, we were talking mostly about the virus, and I think he's going to have it in good shape, but it's a very tricky situation. It goes through air, Bob. That's always tougher than the touch. The touch, you don't have to touch things, right? But the air, you just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a very delicate one. It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus. People don't realize we lose 25,000, 30,000 people a year here. Who would ever think that, right?
I know.
It's pretty amazing. And then I say, well, is that the same thing? This is more deadly. This is 5% versus 1% 1% and less than 1%. So this is deadly stuff.
Okay. Amazing, huh? He starts out lying in the beginning. Oh, how did he lie in the beginning, Dave? Because he gave credibility to the Plandemic hoax, Event 201. Remember, people? God, you do any retention of some of the stuff I put on these videos? Now, here's a question you got to ask yourself. Who was he talking to? He was interviewed by none other than Bob Woodward. Yeah, Bob Woodward from Watergate fame. Him and Carl Bernstein. Both of these guys are first cousins of the Murray. So, why would he talk to this guy? You remember back on September 11th, 2018, Bob Woodward released the book Fear, Trump in the White House. And there was all kinds of falderall, all kinds of shit hitting the fan. So why would the Trumpster talk to this guy and give this damning interview back in February that he knew would come up and haunt him today? And why would he lie about it? Well, let me ask you something, people. You got half the population that are scared shitless running around with their face masks on. You got the other half of the people that are Trump supporter types, free-minded individuals. You know what they're thinking now? What they should be thinking now? What they want you to be thinking now? Oh, God, it's worse than we thought. It's way worse than we thought. Even President Trump says this is bad news. Oh, no, we're gonna get it. We're all going to die. You see the psychology involved? Yeah, Trump lied. Trump lies all the time. What politician doesn't? It's the old joke about the lawyers. How can you tell when they're lying? Their lips are moving. It's plain and simple. You guys have got to get that through your heads. All right, and I'll tell you another thing here. Comment sections on my YouTube videos. I'm glad other people are noticing it. They are all effed up. I mean, sometimes they appear now, then they disappear. I mean, suppose the guy who made the comment could remove it. And it's harder to research with Google. Remember I'm telling you something bigger than Big Pharma? Yeah, Big Tech. I know for a fact that Bob Woodward appeared on the Where's Waldo show, also known as Morning Joe on MSLSD. And I know what he said about the Murrays. But you suppose I could find that quote so I could play it for you? No, because I can't go through 38,000 links to see which one's the right one. Can't do it. Don't have the time. Especially after yesterday's shutdown. I got double stuff to do and I got to get it done. So, this is not about the November 3rd selection, people. Oh yeah, you just wait till November 4th. You won't hear another word about the Mona Corona. Oh yes, you will. This is an agenda-driven, long history on it, and Trump is fully involved. He lied in the early days of the Mona Corona. Now it's worse than you thought. Trump says so. Wear the mask. Get the vax. See, the bad guys were right. You guys have got to get this. You got to get down. Besides, keep in mind, he's president in name only. FEMA runs the show now. I used to tell you here a couple of weeks ago about what they're doing in Australia, New Zealand. But can't happen in America, right? Are you aware of what the governor of Ohio is proposing? Are you aware of the FEMA camps? Of course, they call them quarantine camps. Forced compliance. Get on the bus. Comply, or the police will drive you to the camp. Can't happen here, people. Don't lull yourself to sleep. Anyway, I'm up to 75% of speed. I'll still get 100% of the double stuff I got to get done, because I like getting stuff done. And I am going to Walmart this morning. So, miracle drug Benadryl. God, you should always have some. It is the anti-drug. It is, anaphylactic shock. It is a wonder drug. That along with the Bayer aspirin, don't you know? Oh yeah, Bayer, IG Farben. It all full circle, people. So there's your rights. You think you're going to get them restored? You think rights taken away will ever be restored? You think it's going to get better November 4th? Okay, people, stuff to do, double stuff to do. You guys enjoy the weather. It's so early right now. It's only 2:35. I don't even know what the temperature is because I haven't run the dogs. Felt mild, though. I will talk to you all next video.